Welcome back to the floor of the SEMA Group here in Chicago, Tuesday, April 10th. I'm Killer. Lots to talk about today, folks. Let's get into the zone, the CMZ zone. So we're seeing the equities move down a little bit. We saw an initial pop and drop. I talked about that on my Twitter account, @TheKiller. The pop and drop was like a falling piano today. Saw that NASDAQ go up and test that 2748 in the mini contract. At the same time, crude oil took out the overnight high. Within that same bracket, folks, we saw the NASDAQ come off and the crude oil complex come down, the WTI, and make a new intraday low. We've seen a lot of volatility, and we're seeing the 10-year. Wait for it, folks, 1.99% per Killer Insight. Hopefully you've been on board either via the TLT or the outright future, but playing the curve, folks. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. I'm just about to hop on Fast Money to talk about this because I stayed steadfast in my strategy. It's been a very profitable strategy about where the 10-year is going, all due to Fed policy. A lot of people have fought the Fed policy to no avail, folks. So if you look at the forecast, there's a great little clip here that Coffee Grinds found. 3 out of 22 of the primary dealers had a forecast of 2%. That's the other, do the math, folks. Slide the abacus, 22 minus 3. There's 19 other dealers out there that were forecasting a 2.5 to 3% 10-year. Therefore, we are at a critical point here at this 2% test. We could really see some shorts get stuffed into the hurt locker. We talk about this hurt locker all the time here on the zone, but we could really see people get out of their position because a lot of new shorts were initiated when that 10-year, the yield went up and that price came down 2 weeks ago to that 2.37. Well, folks, we've seen a tremendous spike. The TLT, 116.50. It's above there right now, so we're seeing a lot of markets move, and people are rethinking the whole QE3. QE3, this ebb and flow, we talk about this all the time. We've been ahead of the curve. We talked about the twist 6 months before the twist. Now I'm talking about the pretzel, the twist on the twist. So, folks, I hope you're on the right side of this. Hopefully you've been adhering to the Killer Insight. Dr. J's been trading a lot of Apple very, very well. Hopefully you're hopping on his blog and watching that, investing like a monster, because he's been a monster on that Apple back up at 642. So until you really see that Apple barometer, it's like the new VIX, until you see that drop under 600, I think Ben Bernanke is going to stay in the weeds with that 50 caliber. But QE3, some form, some shape, some animal, coming your way. From the floor of the SEMA Group, I am the Killer. 1.99%, folks. Enjoy that. Oh, one other thing. Be the hammer, not the nail.